the European Union is one of the problems we are having in Cameroon. The European Union, they promised to borrow the government of President Paul Biya 91 million euro. That is around 59.3 billion francs CFA over the next 3 years to improve infrastructure and also to attract foreign investment in Cameroon. And I am blaming the European Union with taking this kind of move because they have been in Cameroon for many years. They have been in Cameroon for many years and they know exactly the kind of corruption and embezzlement that is going on in Cameroon within the leaders. They know wherefore that Cameroon is having more than 1 million incomplete projects that in which all those projects they borrow money from. They are aware that the government of Cameroon is owing the International Monetary Fund, the World Bank, Islamic Bank, African Union Bank, and anybody that they can borrow money from Russia, United States of America, China, and many other countries. And then I'm blaming all these countries because what they are interested in is keeping Cameroon poor and underdeveloped so that they will be manipulating them with this kind of money. Knowing willfully that this money given directly to the government, they will embezzle everything, but they prefer to do it. That is why I am blaming them. So if this is a first time joining TFA Talking Point, please subscribe to our channel. The Minister of Economy in Cameroon explained how the money will be used for. He said the funding will be directed towards a critical infrastructure, a project, including energy development, road networks, and a railway linking Cameroon to its landlocked neighbor, Chad. A portion of the fund will also be used to construct a bridge over the Thames River to enhance connectivities between Cameroon and Equatorial Guinea. This is how they explained. But will it happen that way? No. Look at the route linking Bamenda and Bafoussam. They have borrowed money from the Islamic Bank. They even gave some donation. World Bank took over it, that they will sponsor it. Up to date, they are still on it. Turning like a chameleon. Just again to look for another person and say, we want to do this. And borrow money. What are they doing with the money they distribute among them? Say borrow. And Cameroon is one of the countries the highest in the world. But the European Union are aware of it. Because to me, I prefer that if the European Union has this kind of money, they will come to Cameroon and say, I'm going to borrow you this money. Then tell me what you are asking this money for. He said, we want to improve infrastructure in our country, especially route network. He said, route from where to where. You say, okay, we are going to work together. We are going to look the contractor together. We are going to bargain the price together. And we will be paying directly to the contractor. And we will do follow-up. If truly they want Cameroon to develop, they will do like this. But because they don't want Cameroon to develop and they know the mafia that is going on in Cameroon, they will give the money to the government officials and they will distribute amongst themselves because they know that they will come tomorrow. They will distribute amongst themselves and come tomorrow again. But what they are interested in is the interest, because this loan is not an interest-free loan. It has interest over it, plus what European Union is benefiting from Cameroon. All European countries are benefiting from Cameroon. That we don't know. Since during slavery, during colonization, and now neo-colonialism, they are still benefiting from Cameroon. And they don't want Cameroon and many other countries to develop because the greatest fear of a rich man is for a poor man to be rich. The greatest fear of a developed country is for the third developed country to be developed. That is their greatest fear. And they are doing everything possible for them not to develop. But because of this, they also contributed in selecting a terrible set of people, manipulating us and putting them in leadership position. That if you look through Africa, you can't. Nearly all head of state study abroad. or nearly all, were trained abroad and sent to Africa to lead. And they are leading in favor of those who trained there, at the detriment of those who they are governing. This is Cameroon for us. So I am calling on European Union that if truly you people are out to develop Cameroon so that if foreign investment will come to Cameroon, then you people have to focus. First, develop the route network within cities, and do the project, follow up. Do not just give money and sit. The embassy, it is not your problem. They will come again and borrow. It is a mistake, and that is a selfish attitude. That is a selfish attitude. I keep on asking questions that every year in Cameroon, they are voting budget at the National Assembly. Presently, they are there to vote budget for 2025. And those budgets include infrastructure, the maintenance and development, and many other things, electricity and many other things. But we will never hear them executing a project without borrowing. That is the question we are asking. They always vote budget and allocate those budgets to a project. And then throughout the year, they want to carry any small project, they have to borrow money. All road destroyed in Yaoundé, and the Minister of Houses came out and said that the government does not have money, that they need 11 billions to maintain the road within Yaoundé, but the government is having only 1 billion, in which they voted budget in 2023 against 2024. Where is the budget? Nobody can explain it. And this is the Cameroon we are talking about. It is terrible, but we have to change our mentality positively if we want to move forward.